Air signs. How you doing, air signs? What's going on, air signs? Um, it's yours truly, Sabrina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot, and I'm gonna be doing your. It's gonna actually be the Lovers Monthly Check-in Tap-in, and like I said, it's gonna be for the air signs. It's gonna be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is gonna be just a monthly. Did I say that? Yeah, Lovers Monthly. I know it was weekly, but I just went on and just did it. I'm gonna just do it every month, right? So that's gonna be September 1st through the 30th, 2024. The time that I got is Sunday, August the 25th, 2025. So we got about a week left before September actually gets there. Maybe a little less, something like that. It is 4:20 p.m. and that is a Sunday here in Houston, Texas, right? Okay, so before we get into the message, I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention that this is gonna be just a general lover's message. So this message is gonna be only for lovers, right? And I do feel like there might be some people that are broke up. So you may be broke up with your lover for a day, a couple of days, maybe even a month. Now, if you're here for someone that you haven't been in the flesh, like been sexually energy with for about, a year or more than that, this message is not gonna be for you. And it's strictly for lovers, only lovers that haven't recently been together, right? Okay, so and this is gonna be just a general message. Please take what resonates, leave the rest here because it might resonate with someone else. So air signs, we're gonna see what we got going on. Okay, for the month of September, like I said, it's gonna be the 1st through the 30th, 2024. We're gonna see what we're working with, what you got going on, and see and see what's going on. Honey, you see the cards, they ready to just all come out and fall out of my head. So, let me go ahead and give it a good shuffle. The second part of the shuffle, and we're going to get right into it, air signs. So just bear with me. Okay. Universe, can an air sign get their first card for the month of September, the 1st to the 30th? First card for the air signs. Okay, you did get one. This is the first one that you did get, okay? That's the first one. We're gonna read all three of the cards when they come out, okay? So that one turned right side up, in the deck, and I think you pretty much seen it right here, so that was your card. So universe, can the air signs get their second card? Second card for the air signs for the month of September. Entire month of September, that's gonna be I don't know why these cards always go towards the protection. So this is the second card. So I'm trying to make sure I angle it to where you can see it. Okay, but if not, it's gonna be right here on the table. And I will read all three, and I'm gonna give intuition. We're gonna clarify with the mini Rider-Waite. It's gonna be three mini Rider-Waite cards per each Lover's Oracle card, okay? So, universe, can I get the third card? Okay. You did get the third card. I'm gonna put these cards here, and this is gonna be the third one. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a male, female, trans, hermaphrodite, a cat, dog, whatever. You know what I mean? This is gonna be just a general fluid message, right? Okay, so I'm gonna just give my intuition by all the cards that I see. I do see that there is a strong energy of feminine energy here, because when I see the first card and I see this card, they're both feminine energies. They're looking at each other. One's looking at the other, the one's looking away, right? So I'm thinking maybe in your energy, you do have somebody that has a problem with, that has a short attention span. We'll say it like that. That's what I'm saying. There's one that is all in, that's very emotional. And the reason I know there's one that's emotional and there's one that's very grounded and very in tune with Mother Nature, right? The other one on the right over here, on the left, I would have to say that they are a star. They're seen by a lot of people. So I like to think that this is a new situation for this person to be in the same energy situation. So it could be woman and woman, man, man, or it can be man and woman. Okay, now we come to the third card. What I'm seeing right here is I do see two females. I do see one that is very feminine and one that is masculine in their male energy. But it could be two females, it could be two males, or it can be female and male, because I do see that here also. But the majority I see gay people, will just say it like that. And the reason I know that there's a lot of gay people in here because of these colors. This is giving me very rainbow colors over here, right? So let's go ahead and read into the cards, and then we're going to get clarification for all three. A message for you: I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So so I do feel like that there is some kind of separation here, right? Okay, but this person does really love you, but I know like it's very hard for them to just really show it, and I think you're aware of that. The person here watching this video, you're very aware of that, you know, that this person's been through some stuff, you know, in their life. I feel like that they were took advantage of when they were a child, so they experienced, you know, sex at a very age, but by force, you know what I mean? So usually when you're a child and you experience sex at a very young age, then, you know, it can cause you to have sexual issues, if you know what I mean, sexual confusion, because that's what I see right here in this card, okay? So we're going to just put it right back over here, but we're going to turn it right side up so the message can be seen. Okay, and imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So like I said, you know, the reason that this person has a lot of thoughts is because, like I said, they're very in tune. You know what I mean? They're very in tune. They're very grounded. You know what I mean? So people that are very grounded and very in tune do go through a lot of emotions, and it could be bad or good. That's the only thing about being in tune. Or being special, we'll say, right? Special is like more sensitive than most, okay? So yeah, that is the second card, okay? So, okay. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So like I said, there has been some pain, but I do feel like you air signs that are watching right now, I think you went through more pain, and like I said, you're more sensitive than this person that you're dealing with. Them, not so much. And once again, because I do feel like they have a detachment. But I do believe that you're teaching this person how to love. You're teaching this person how to love, and you're teaching them how, you know, to see things in a different view. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, air signs, people cannot change overnight. So this may take a little while. Sometimes when it takes a little bit and a little while for y'all to get on the same track when it comes emotionally, mentally, there is going to be pain involved. You know what I mean? Because this person that you're dealing with is not going to know, you know, how you're easily triggered or in pain unless they do stuff, you know what I mean, that's going to make you feel that way. But I think that the person that you're dealing with is starting to see that, hey, you know, that I really need to slow my roll, you know, on what things that I do or things that I say, you know, to the air signs, okay? And I do believe that they want to be more considerate, you know, towards you. But if you ask me, I think y'all should just take it back, of course, which is the third card, which is the playfulness. And it does heal. A lot of times in relationships, when you get too serious, when you put labels on situation, then it really takes all the fun and the excitement out of it. And I think that's what happens with people when you do put labels, you do get married. You know what I mean? Especially if the two are not on the same level when it comes to emotions. Y'all have to excuse my hands. I was going to go get my hands done today, but I actually didn't have no time to do it. But I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. But hopefully by tomorrow, you know, I got all the readings down tonight, okay? So now we're going to take it into the mini Rider-Waite deck, and we're going to get more information here. But like I said, there is some breaking upness. One's more in tune into the relationship than the other. But I feel like your other half is, you know, starting to see what hurts you. And they don't want to hurt you like that, because I do feel like that they do have true emotions for you. Most people, they would have emotions for, and if they hurt, they're just like, oh, well. You know what I mean? Because growing up, that's how they were treated, like, oh, well. Okay? So usually when you're being treated like that, and I know that's true, is that, you know, they've had tower moments a lot in their past. In their, you know, mid-20s, teenagers, child, I do feel like the setting of y'all age could be around 30. No more than 40, 45, but it might be some, very few that are older than that, okay? They have been through some stuff, and I think that it's been very hard for them to juggle emotions, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily, now if the Pentacle was right side up, the Two of Pentacles, then they would know how to juggle their emotions as they come by, but because it's upside down, they can't, which leads to tower moments, right? And if you can see, there's two people here, so you know that's a relationship. So, you know, at times before, they would just be like, you know, fuck it, oh well, you know, and just, you know, think nothing of it. But you air signs, you're making them think different, you know, about not actually trying to hurt a person, you know, their behalf or whatever, someone that they say that they care about, or they're in a relationship, you know. So air signs, you are teaching them a lot. You are that person, you are that girl, you are that man, and you're bringing light to their, you know, life, basically. Sometimes when we're special, we're gifted, sometimes we go through them kind of relationships. Not everybody that dates us, messes with us, or whatever means well for us, or is considerate toward us. When it comes to emotion, okay? A message for you, universe. Can I get more information about the message for you? Okay, so we did get one, and that's the only one I'm gonna take. So, yeah, I do feel like that y'all taking a break, because usually when I see the Four of Swords, that's like resting, taking a break. But not also, but not just, you know, resting and taking a break, but dealing with the thoughts, you know, rearranging their thoughts. You know what I mean? And I like to think that this is what your lover is doing right now. They're taking a break. You're actually taking a break from each other. But while on this break, they're really thinking about, you know, how, you know what I mean, how they're going to change and what they done to hurt you, air signs. So it ain't like how they used to do, when they used to just get away from people that they had like a tower moment with and just be like, fuck it, you know, oh well, you know, there's going to be someone else to come my way anyway. So they're not in that mind anymore. So that's what I'm saying. You're giving them some real change, air signs. Okay, so let's just keep it going. Universe, can we get more clarification about the message for you? Okay, yeah. So like I said, I do feel like air signs, you know, that when y'all were together, you would feel left out. Because right under that is the Five of Pentacles. But remember, I was saying earlier in the reading that the reason that they do make that person, you know, make the people in their life that they deal with left out, make people feel left out, is because they were left out when they were children. You know what I mean? They were used, they were talked to crazy, and they were just left out in the cold basically because they weren't loved like that. But they are learning how to love. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take it to the next one. The last clarification for a message for you. Too many cards. But just like remember when I first started doing the Lover's Oracle cards, I was shuffling. There was a lot of cards coming out. So there's a lot. So I just feel like that your other half is just, you know, letting it all out. Just putting it all on the table. You know what I mean? Like they really want to be in good terms with you. You know what I mean? They really want to move forward. They've never felt like this, like the way they do for you, for anybody else, okay? So there is something truly special about you, air signs. So let's go ahead and keep it going. Lovers. So like I said, you know what I mean? They've never really had a good lover situation with just really anybody, not even with them within themselves, you know what I mean? But this is the past card, I would have to say, you know what I mean? This is the reason, okay, why y'all separated, because they weren't like too in tune with their emotions to understand, you know, when something hurts you, right? Okay, and let's go ahead and take it to the next card. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunity and possibilities for your life. Okay, so universe, can we get more information about the second lover card at hand? More information about the, okay. So yeah, so I do feel like they're doing a lot of thinking. You know what I mean? They're doing a lot of thinking, and you can see how there's a tree. There's two trees here. There's two trees here, and I like to think that your lover is kind of stubborn. You and I both know that. They're both stable. I mean, they are stubborn, not unstable. They could be unstable too, but they're getting that together. You know what I mean? You could, like I said, it could take them a while. It could take y'all a while to get it together, but the point is that they're heading that way. And if you're just patient with them, air signs, that they really, really come around. I would like to think that this is them on the tree being stubborn, but because they're close to the tree, they're slowly but surely, you know, getting their emotions together and knowing, you know, that it's not good to be hurting people. So, or especially people that they're with, that they say they care about. Ooh, I'm drinking a lot of water. Okay. You know, oh, that one came right out. It did come on the side. And yeah, so it is the sun card that comes right under it. So if y'all are a heterosexual person, I do feel like that there will be a child that comes from it, right, when y'all get back together. And or if you're like gay people, if y'all adopt or anything like that, I do see a child coming. But I like to see the sun card as a new beginning, okay? So they're trying to get it together. They are getting it together. And like I said, when I see the baby on the horse, it all goes back to the childhood. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of unmangling and working and going through to trying to finally get to the situation, okay? So universe, can I get the final clarification for the second card here, which is temperance, and it is upside down, okay? So, like I said, you know, it's not going to be a perfect situation. You know, there is going to be some stuff that goes on in y'all's relationship. It's not going to be all the way perfect. And, but the thing is, it doesn't matter because the temperance is right side up or upside down. You know what I mean? It's pretty much the same thing, but because it's upside down, it's going to take a little longer. Because you got to remember, your lover is a little stubborn. But there is some kind of light that they're seeing. So that's the very important part, okay? So, playfulness. Universe, can we get more information about the playfulness card? I'm going to leave this for the third card. So, you got the Two of Swords, which comes under the playfulness. The Four of Pentacles, and then you did get a Four of Wands. So what I'm picking, and they don't want to fight with you, because there goes the Five of Swords. This is the fighting card. This is the going back and forth. It is upside down. You don't want to fight with them. They don't want to fight with you, okay? So when I see the Two of Swords, right, I do feel like because there is a moon in there, because there is water, they're still doing a lot of working on the inside. You know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand with the Four of Swords. You know what I mean? This person's eyes right here are closed. This person's eyes closed, but this one is bandaged up. You know what I mean? And because the eyes are bandaged up, I do feel like, you know, like because of the trauma that they went through as a child, which leads them to not see straight. You know what I mean? But I do also feel that they're not going to hold on to the stuff that they, you know, went through as a child, because if they did, the Four of Pentacles would be right side up, then you would have a problem, air signs. But because it's upside down, they're eventually letting the stuff go, but you can't expect for them to just change overnight. You are going to see the difference once y'all get back together, but slowly but surely, it will come together for y'all. And then at the bottom of the last card for playfulness, once y'all get together, y'all work through y'all situation, your other half lets go of stuff, and you know, and not hold on to anything like they used to. I do feel like y'all gonna have celebration, which is the Four of Wands. And you see there's two people in celebratory energy, you know what I mean? So they do overcome, we'll just say it like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it to the pendulum. Now pendulum, if the air signs get back with their lovers, is their lover actually understanding what kind of pain they hurt the air signs? Will they truly try to get themselves together? Truly, you know, start letting go of stuff and working through stuff, and so they can have a better situation with the air signs? Yes or no? So it's saying yes, is going into a circle. So it's a real little circle. So like I said, it's going to be slow and steady. It's going to be slow and steady. And just like I said, it's not going to happen real fast. So if you see that it's happening, it's starting to pick up, going into a circle. So like I said, it's going to take some time to get to that point. But what I was saying earlier, air signs, that if you just take your time and be patient, then y'all will build something. You will build something that's very, you know, and you notice that the pendulum did go back and forth. That could say no, so there's going to be some back and forth, you know what I mean? People just don't heal overnight. People just don't heal, you know, overnight. And it's going to take some time. So, I mean, because of air signs, if you can be patient and, you know, walk with them, then it'll be something that will be very feasible for y'all in the future and for you, air signs, okay? So, air signs, is going to be a reading this go round. And it was a pleasure having you here. I will be back in October. So yeah, that's right, October, to give y'all lovers monthly check-in tapping, right? And it would be an honor if y'all come back, right? So I'm gonna leave the reading here, and once again, I'm Sabrina, and I'm gonna catch you next time. May the universe be with you, air signs. I'm gonna catch you next time. Thank you. Bye.